If you don't watch this entire video, you may die poor. I'm gonna just be honest with you. If you're making less than 10K a month in your credit repair business, or you aspire to have a credit repair business, don't even waste your time. Just go ahead and just book the call below. Book the call below, get in the mentorship or whatever. I'll be forgetting when I'm recording if I should be looking here. We're looking here. Look like that's the camera right there. But yeah, if you make less than 10K a month, you definitely gonna want to just go ahead and just book the call. Don't even waste your time. Just get in the mentorship. But we're gonna talk about the mentorship every now and again. I got to make these videos because the price updates. So before I made this video last month, the mentorship was only $2,500. So just to be transparent with y'all, because I don't want to play no Blues Clues, no nothing. It is $3,500 currently. So because it's $3,500, I'm here to make an update video. It's gonna only continue to go up as we add more value. It's gonna go up to 5,000 soon. By the time you watch this video, it could be $5,000 already. So if you want to get tapped in, you know what I'm saying, that's what it is. One thing I'll say, this is gonna be different from the last videos I put out. I mean, I don't got nothing else to prove to y'all. I've already given y'all all the information as far as, testimonials and things like that. At the current moment, you gonna get in or you're not gonna get in. Get in or don't get in. The only person that is going to negatively affect is you. You know what I'm saying? I already know everything I put in the mentorship. I'm just here to impact those that are ready to get to that next level. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna share my screen in a little bit. We're gonna go over it as far as what it comes with, because I know we got some new people. But y'all gotta realize I got something called a business, right? So having a business, I got to do certain things. So it's under my job description. I got to come on here and talk about the mentorship. So I'm just fulfilling my requirements so we can continue to live our mission of helping to reduce crime rate. If you didn't know about my business, it's CAT, Consumer Ammunition Tactics. That's the logo right there. So basically, we help reduce crime rate through the education of these consumer laws. So keep that in mind. If you work in your credit repair business, if you work in a 9 to 5 you don't love, the mentorship program is called the CAT Credit Retire Your 9 to 5 Mentorship. If you got your credit repair business, like I said, you're making less than 10K a month, then you definitely need to get in ASAP. You don't even got to listen to everything that we're saying as far as finishing the video, because like your business is on life support basically. If you're not doing at least 10K a month, right? If you're doing 10K and up, we could definitely help you scale. You're probably not making use of litigation as a dispute strategy, which is something that we teach in the mentorship. Not legal advice, but we give you a blueprint on, what's worked for us and is likely to work for you as long as you take action. That's the main thing. Don't be one of them people that's like, okay, what's the success rate of XYZ? What's the success rate of you? What if you're lazy, right? What if you're not hustling? When I make investments in myself, I don't be like, oh, what's the success rate of XYZ? I say, okay, this person looks like it's results, right? I've posted many results for my mentees. So at that point, by you saying like, oh, what's the success rate of XYZ? You're looking for an excuse to be a failure, right? A lot of y'all been failing your whole life. So get in a situation where you don't got nothing to lose. The only thing that you have to lose is if you don't invest in yourself. I'm not saying it has to be with me, but invest in something. If you trying to start a credit repair business, you're trying to scale a credit repair business, you're literally dumb if you don't get in our mentorship program. I'm here to just be honest with y'all, right? Sometimes we got to deliver things in a way that it might get a reaction, but it's like we got to do it how we got to do it, right? I just got to be transparent. We got the best, mentorship on the planet. So, you can do what you will with that information. But one thing I wanted to say too, extreme execution. So one thing that's interesting, if y'all don't know Eric Thomas, ET motivational speaker, I actually got in this program. I feel like it was 2020. I got certified as a coach. I invested in myself. It was actually even 3,500, 3,000 or 3,500, one of those. So I've invested in different things that's allowed me to get to the next level. That's what I'm here to tell y'all. And I literally left my 9 to 5 off of this information. So without further ado, let me share my screen. Oh, what I was gonna say. So regarding like testimonials, you know what I'm saying, things like that, what I want y'all to do, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all, because I'm not going to repeat what I've already said and, just give y'all more testimonials when y'all can literally just go to my IG. So go to my Instagram, Mike O. Benjamin. So it's literally on the screen right there, at Mike O. Benjamin. And then basically look at client results. Look at my highlights. Keep clicking, clicking, clicking till your thumb hurts. You can keep clicking highlights till your thumb hurts. As soon as you see all the results, once you get inspired, once you get motivated, whatever, go ahead and book the call or literally go to catactics.com. You can get in on a payment plan. So that's what I wanted to mention as well. So you got two options. You can pay in full, 3,500, or you can get in on a payment plan. If you want to see the terms and everything, it's kind of like Afterpay. If you want to see the terms, go to catactics.com. Right. So I'm gonna break down pretty much everything that the mentorship comes with so far. By the time you're watching the video, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more stuff that we've already added. But just to give you some information, a lot of credit repair businesses out here are not charging enough because y'all got to realize that we're literally changing people's whole situation, their whole life. So if somebody's able to go get a $60,000 car, they able to go get $50,000 in funding. Why are you charging like what 200, 300, small $400, right? So we teach our mentees to be the Gucci of the credit repair industry. So what I mean by that is premium prices, but it's not just like, oh, I'm charging premium prices because I want to charge premium prices. That's not how life works, right? You have to have the value. So we add the value. How do we add the value? Everything we're going to walk through in the mentorship. How you conduct yourself as far as understanding, you know what I'm saying, how to get these items deleted, not only in a legal manner, you know, some people doing some weird stuff, but just providing the best service in the world, right? When we have our clients, we're providing premium service. This is why we got to a point where we were getting too many clients, right? You know, a lot of y'all here on YouTube, a lot of y'all on I don't know if y'all follow me on TikTok, but a lot of y'all on different channels just contacting us. It got to the point we had to kind of stop, right? We literally had to stop running ads too, because it was just getting too much, which is a good problem to have. If you a credit repair business owner, you probably have problems getting new leads. We cover how to get more leads than you can handle, which is the position that we got in, right? So we had to stop our ads. We had to be more strict on who we're taking in, things like that. So these are things that we go over. So if you've never had a credit repair business, like I'm literally letting you know, you would be crazy, you'd be dumb, you would hate your family, hate your success not to get into the cat credit retire 9 to 5 mentorship. We could literally teach a dummy how to go get money in the credit repair industry. That's how confident I am in what we got to offer. So keep that in mind. So yeah, our mission is basically becoming the Gucci. I mean, it's basically reducing crime rate. And through that, we're helping y'all become the Gucci of the credit repair industry because y'all are changing lives if you're doing it how we say, right? So we help you justify charging more and closing more deals. Some people, y'all got to realize too, some people, they get leads, but they don't know how to close them. That's a skill in itself. A lot of people are credit repair business owners, they're not business owners. So I teach how to be a business owner versus being a credit repair business owner. What's the difference? Credit repair business owners are basically people that just know how to do the disputes and things like that. They don't understand business. They don't understand the sales. They don't understand the marketing. They don't understand the funnel. They don't understand the power of content. They don't understand the power of nurturing. They don't understand, you know, the follow-ups, things like that. They just don't understand like the basic business concepts, right? So that's what we teach. Part of what we teach is understanding that, knowing the high income skills that you should be focusing on, because you as a business owner, you're supposed to be delegating different tasks, right? That's what's going to allow you to scale. You can't scale if you're not delegating different tasks. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm not saying that you should just straight up automatically be doing all that. Obviously, you want to play a little bit in the role when you're just beginning, but these are things you need to consider. If you want to get to the next level, you're going to have to hire, you're going to have to delegate, things like that. So we focus on basically putting you in a position to where, let's say a week went by, 2 weeks went by, a month went by. I could not show up to my business. We still going to be making money because we have systems in place. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Um, when we talk about having the choice to leave your 9 to 5. So I used to work at chemical engineering 9 to 5, 6-figure job, chemical engineer. Y'all know engineers be getting money, but I saw that there was more that I needed to do in life. So that's why I started with credit repair in 2021, fixing people's credit. Fast forward to now, I'm offering mentorship as well. So I'm fixing people's credit, getting them funding, what my company is, and then, you know, we're doing mentorship as well. So keep that in mind. You can do both. You don't got to just teach. You don't got to just do credit repair. You know what I'm saying? So, but you want to obviously have some authority. I didn't just start in 2021. I'm going to be a mentor. people basically bullied me into mentorship because they were asking me like, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this? So keep that in mind. So our mentorship program, just to give you more information, it is live and self-paced. What do I mean by that? It's live in the sense that you have our private Facebook group, and you can ask, whatever questions. It's pretty active. People asking whatever questions that they need answered. I'm very active in there. I know sometimes some people's concern is like, okay, I'm investing in a mentorship. Do I get access to a mentor? Things like that, right? I'm very active in there. Anybody that's a mentee can testify to the fact that I'm very active in the private Facebook group. And I'm looking forward to helping everybody succeed. It goes back to our mission statement, right? We're basically helping reduce crime rate. We're helping reduce depression because a lot of people have money issues. If we could solve this money issue, less people robbing, less people depressed. So it only makes sense for me to want to see y'all succeed because I can't impact everybody by myself. So I need y'all to keep that in mind. And then it's live too because we have bi-weekly office hours. So basically it's hopping on a Zoom. All the mentees ask me whatever questions. It could be related to how to delete XYZ. It could be related to how do I do XYZ to get more clients? What should I do in this situation with sending out my letters? You know what I'm saying? So those kind of questions. That's what's covered in the office hours. You just bring whatever question. Even if you don't have a question, one of the mentees is going to ask a question that's going to benefit you. So that's the power of the community. So keep that in mind too. And then the self-paced in terms of the curriculum that we have, right? So the curriculum is subject to change as far as more value. So one thing I want y'all to keep in mind, when we first started it, August 2022, we literally only had the first 3 classes that we're going to go over right here. So keep in mind of how much is expanded. So class number 1 is credit repair mastery. We teach you how to properly structure your business. A lot of y'all may or may not have your LLC already, but we kind of go through that process, as well as the main portion of that class is the different consumer laws that we use to delete different items. So that's going to be the biggest value for a lot of y'all, especially if you're just factual disputing or you're just Metro 2, or you don't even know how to dispute at all, right? Because I know we might have varying people. We might have people that have a credit repair business already. Maybe they just don't know the best dispute method. Maybe we have people that are beginning consumer laws. Maybe we have people that they just sick and tired of working that 9 to 5. They're looking to get into a new business, right? So credit repair is very, very lucrative. It's something you could scale, automate, and delegate, right? And then you can use those funds that you're making from credit repair to go invest into long-term producing assets. Generational wealth. Keep that in mind, right? So credit repair can be a vehicle. It don't got to be the be all end all, but it's something easy that you could do once you have all your systems in place. So keep that in mind. Class number 2 is profits mastery. So we talk about how to build a profitable credit business through SCORE framework. So the SCORE framework is basically something that I created, and it allowed me to basically leave my 9 to 5. So I walked through all of that, walked through content, creating your offer. You want to create an irresistible offer. You want to make sure you're talking to your client avatar, right? Things like that. So identifying your client avatar. How do we become profitable? Things like that. So we go over that. And these are like 1-hour classes, so it could take some time. But as long as you're committed to going through the process, you're going to be good. Class number 3 is a lot of people's favorite. So litigation mastery, we talk about how to sue the debt collectors, the CRAs, and win. And basically, like I said, it's not legal advice, but we walk through a blueprint that we've used time and time again to get results. All right, so then we have a bunch of bonuses. So remember, when we first started the mentorship, it was only these 3 classes. That was it. So we got a bunch of bonuses now. Bonus number 1, late payment deletion mastery. So just understanding the difference when you're disputing open late payments versus closed late payments, going to the creditor versus, the CRAs. And it just goes back to just understanding the consumer laws. And I literally give the mentees like all the dispute letters that we have. So the way that we dispute, they get all the sauce. And I know a lot of people, they get put in a position where they're just like, okay, I sent out a letter. It said, verify. What do I do now? So I gave them a method of verification notice that we tend to use. So if you don't know a method of verification law, 15 USC 1681 I number 7 is what you want to look at. But I broke down how we use it, and it's very powerful. So I gave them that resource. So y'all got to realize like it's a lot of value in being here. It's only $3,500. You can literally get started for only $300 today if you qualify with the shop pay, which is like afterpay. So keep that in mind. If you don't, succeed with your business, your credit repair business, you got to understand it's your fault because we literally have all the solutions for you. We're not even done with everything that the mentorship comes with, but this is already way more past value than, what is already the value exceeds the $3,500 is pennies compared to what you're going to make. All right. So keep that in mind. Our bonus content, we talk about how to delete evictions. So that is available as well. How to write your ebook in minutes. So a lot of people sleep on digital products. What does your sales funnel look like? Do you have a lead magnet? What's the purpose of your lead magnet? Is it to get people into your ecosystem so you can nurture and get them into your high level credit repair services? So now you're getting them funding. Is it to nurture to get them into one-on-ones, coaching program, things like that. So we give you a training on how to write your ebook in minutes. And basically it's a method that we've used just to be able to get a lot of these digital products out pretty quickly. Upsells, downsells, we talk about the psychology of that, marketing it so you're getting consistent sales, what I'm saying, things like that. Collections, deletion, mastery. So collections, some people, they're just like, oh, I don't know how to delete collections. You may or may not know how to delete collections. Regardless, we go ahead and give you that. If y'all have looked at previous videos, I showed y'all many of my mentees that deleted collections. I had one mentee in particular. I think he deleted like 8 or 9 collections using our letter. So keep that in mind. All this stuff is possible. It's a high income skill. If you work in a 9 to 5 that you don't love, you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. So click the link below. Get in the mentorship. It's only $300. Stop being cheap or be cheap. If you're cheap, we don't even want to be around you. If you're poor, we don't want to be around you. And I got to ask y'all, like, wouldn't it be dope if there's like a society or like a environment where it's like no poor people, like everybody invested in themselves and they got a good mindset to not be in a poor mindset? That's the community we created. So if you want to get tapped in, go ahead and click the link in the description box. You can get started for only $300 today. If you have questions for whatever reason, I know majority of y'all that's ready to go. You just got to watch this video. You know what it is, right? There's really nothing for us to discuss because usually what happens now, these calls are more so enrollment calls versus sales calls. We're not here to sell you, right? You're here to sell us on why we should let you into this ecosystem. So keep that in mind. But if for whatever reason you do want to book a call, ask your questions to someone on my team or whatever, you can book the call below. I'm going to leave the link for that as well. But those of y'all that's like action takers, you go-getters, you ready to just get straight to it. You ready to make sure your family is good forever. You ready to get to the next level. Go ahead and you can, if you want to do a split pay, go ahead and book it through the shop pay. You can get started for $316. Pay the rest in monthly installments, and you're gonna make your money back pretty quickly. But yeah, it's really up to you. You're gonna get it, you're not gonna get it. That's my sales pitch, right? I don't like selling. I don't like doing all this selling and all that. My version of selling, I produce the value in front of you. If you want to die poor, you could die poor. If you don't want to die poor, you can come and grab it. That's my sales pitch, really. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna talk to me, you're like, oh, Michael, what's your sales pitch? My sales pitch is I got all this value. I got the most valuable YouTube channel on the planet. You could die poor or you can take the value, right? It's no in between. It's only 2 options. The only 2 options is tap in with what we got going on and get to the next level. And don't be selfish, get your family to the next level or die poor. It's only 2 options. So remember that. That's my sales pitch. If you ask me, if you pull up on me, you're like, what's your sales pitch? That's my sales pitch. So I literally gave y'all an ebook. So I gave them a business credit ebook so they could sell and make free money. This April mastermind, this is probably like one of the most important trainings in the entire mentorship. So it's an hour-long breakdown of how we dispute and set ourselves up to basically be able to win in court if it goes to court. You know what I'm saying? So you're definitely going to want to pay attention to that 1-hour training. Easy marketing for consistent leads. Very important. All the masterminds, like I really love them because they really will help you get to the next level. Easy marketing for consistent leads. Those of y'all that's like, okay, I know how to delete stuff. I know how to do this, but I need more clients. We're basically going to help you get more clients than you can handle. Part of it is in your marketing for consistent leads in the May mastermind. So you're going to want to watch that. We're going to also give you a resource that'll help you go crazy. June mastermind, digital products mastery. You need to have digital products. If you don't have digital products, just get in a mentorship. We're going to help you. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as the synergy you're going to have in a mentorship. But you definitely want to, I mean, you don't have to be in our mentorship to create digital products, obviously, but, you know, being in the right environment, your environment can make or break you. Being in the right environment can help you get to the next level. So if you want to take it, cool. If not, fast forward. All right, July Mastermind, YouTube Secrets Mastery. We're here on YouTube. So YouTube has been a blessing to our business. I'm not going to lie, right? So some of y'all may know we're monetized. So as you're watching this video right now and you're not skipping my ads, you helping us make money. So we just talk about how to grow on YouTube and what's really helped us, right, towards monetization. And I didn't drop that training until I became monetized. So it's not like I just spoke about something that I thought worked. I spoke about what worked based off of my experience. That's what everything is about, right? So keep that in mind. And then litigation mastery. So this one's crazy too. So this is basically what's going to help you really get to the next level. This is more so updated from class number 3. So that one's more so small claims. The class number 3 is district courts. So there's different types of courts. You can go through district courts, you can go through small claims, you can go through arbitration, you know, things like that. None of that is legal advice, but just to give you some context on what the mentorship is. So bonus video as well. This one's crazy. Client avatar mastery, chameleon method. So this is basically doubling down again, being crystal clear on who you're talking to. Because when you create your content, when you do what we say, basically your clients are going to be scared of you. When I say they're going to be scared of you, they're going to feel like you literally know them and you're talking to them. So that chameleon method training, I've had some mentees tell me like that training was crazy. Like it's very, very valuable. So you'll definitely want to tap into that as well. This is only $3,500. Y'all can kind of see why it's going to go up to $5,000 because you got to think too. Okay, let's look at it. So you use the April mastermind method. You go ahead and fix somebody's credit. If it gets to a situation, you got to sue them. Okay, you go through litigation. Now their credit's cleaned up. Now they're looking at you like you a boss. Like, dang, you done cleaned up my credit. We went through litigation. We won all that. So now, let's say on the low end, let's say for that process, you got like $1,000 only, right? You got $1,000 for that process. Now you put them in position to be able to go get funding, right? And one resource you can go as far as knowing all the banks in the world, bank branch locator. I always tell my mentees, use bank branch locator. That'll help you locate everything. So when you're getting people funding, they're going to be looking at you like you the biggest genius in the world. So now, like, let's say you got a client that live in Georgia or Louisiana or whatever. You live in Delaware, right? They're going to be looking at you like, dang, you really know a lot of information. You were able to get them at least maybe $50,000 in funding. You get a 10% kickback. That's $5,000. That's $6,000 just off of that client, right? And you mean to tell me a $3,500 investment only is something that you don't need that you complaining about? Like y'all got to really look in the mirror and think like, okay, am I really is this really expensive or I'm making excuses? And you got to think about it too. Should I be worried about the price of the mentorship when I can literally get started for $300 today? Or should I be concerned about how much it's costing me to continue living a losing life? You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to understand, like, if you're not satisfied with where you're at right now, you're living a losing life. So you got to change. If nothing changes, nothing changes. If nothing changes, nothing changes. You came across this video for the right reason. I believe that God puts people in positions in certain situations. I believe this is a divine moment. So if you want to take action, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to take action, don't take action, right? If you want to not make money, bro, stay away from the mentorship, right? If you want to work a 9 to 5 that you don't love, stay away from the mentorship. If you want to just continue living a life that you don't want to be living, please do not get into mentorship. You know what I'm saying? Bonus video as well, how to raise your prices while closing more deals. This goes back to what I was saying. You got to be a business owner, not a credit repair business owner. You have to understand the nuances of business. You have to understand sales. You have to understand marketing. You have to understand the funnel. What does the top half of your funnel function as? What does the bottom half of your funnel function as? Is the top half having some nurturing? What kind of content are you producing? Are you intentional with your content? Are you doing objection-based content, right? Value-based content? When and where are you doing it, right? When and where are you putting it into your funnel? What kind of follow-up sequences do you have? These are all things you got to be aware of, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind because you got to think about it. When you get leads, that's only potential money. So if you don't know how to close these leads, closing is a skill in itself. Marketing is different from sales. Marketing, okay, we got the leads, we got the awareness. Closing them, that's the sales. Do you know the right questions to be asking when you do your consultations? It's so many things that goes into it. This is why me personally and people that are successful, they invest in mentorship because they know that's the fastest way to success. You don't know what you don't know. You might think you know it, but you don't know what you don't know. It's certain things that you don't know. And we're literally giving you an opportunity for only $300 to get started. So at that point, you got to look in the mirror and understand that you don't care about yourself. I care about you more than you care about yourself, because you got to think about it. You're being presented on a golden platter, this kind of situation, but you're not taking action. That means you don't care about yourself. You don't care about your family. I care about your family more than you care about your family. Doesn't that sound crazy? I'm giving y'all an opportunity to be able to get to the next level, yet you're continuing to fumble it. That's what we call poor. That's a poor mindset. People that pass over opportunities repeatedly. So when you look in the mirror, you're like, damn, he's giving all this value, but I'm not taking action. You got to think to yourself, I don't care about myself, right? I care about you more than you care about yourself, because I'm giving you value. I'm giving you an opportunity, right? Poor people focus on what's the cost of this? What's the guarantee of this? Successful people, rich people, they focus on the opportunity. When I make an investment in myself, I'm looking at the opportunity. I'm not looking at, oh, what's the success rate of XYZ? Because what if I'm a lazy person, right? It gets to a point. I'm not saying that, you shouldn't be concerned about any type of success or whatever, but it's like I literally have so many videos showing my mentee testimonials. So if you've seen that and you understand that, common sense says, okay, let me test it out and see. It's going to really reveal the type of person I am. My mentorship is dope because it'll reveal if you're a lazy person and you're going to just die poor, or if you're actually going to get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So that's a way to look at it as well. And then we have our Facebook ads mastery. So I give them my secret plug for Facebook ads. Again, if you have a problem with generating leads, it's going to give you more leads than you can handle. I literally had to turn off my ads because I was getting too many leads, right? So keep that in mind. If you want to have that type of problem, that's what we can give you. So yeah, course curriculum is subject to expand over time. That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? But the mentorship also includes just more information. So you get a free access code to my 2-hour FCRA breakdown. Some of y'all, it goes back to what I said. You don't know what you don't know. Some of y'all think y'all know everything, but it may be certain things when you're reading the law that you're skipping over. That's why I put out the 2-hour masterclass. How did I get the knowledge I got to put out a 2-hour masterclass? I invested in myself. I'm not telling y'all to do something that I'm not doing. I'm not actively doing. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. If you're just a regular person that's not in the mentorship, the 2-hour masterclass is $500. But you know what I'm saying? If you're a mentee, you get it for free. So our cheat sheet calendar, we give you a calendar, basically like a calendar cheat sheet document to basically walk through the entire process of the mentorship in a 6-month period. Because if you want to quit your 9 to 5, we give you that blueprint. We even tell y'all to write down a date to actually quit your 9 to 5. So this is why I said like my mentorship will really reveal the type of person you are. Because if you're just like a lazy person that's never going, like you're just going to die poor, it's going to show that. If you somebody that's going to get to the next level, you're going to see that because you're going to put in the work and get the results. All right, so you get we have a private Telegram chat too where I put additional guidance, so you'll get invited to that. Private Facebook group community, like I already told y'all multiple times. You get all our template letters, helpful resources, things like that. Very affordable Facebook ads plug, like I said. So I have a partnership with this agency. Pretty much if you tell them I'm coming from the Cat Credit Retire 9 to 5 mentorship, you're gonna get a discount. All right, so keep that in mind. You get consistent leads, you're going to have more than you can handle. I literally had to turn off my ads because I was getting too many leads. Remember that. You got over 40 files in a private Facebook group community, right? We got so many files in there. Access to files to assist business automation through virtual assistant. So if you're doing everything in your business, we give you a document that you can go ahead and plug into like a job site, and then you can go ahead and hire your VA and go from there. And then we literally give y'all a document you can give to your VA for training. So now your business is automated. You know what I'm saying? As far as the disputes, you still got to do other things, obviously. You got to put in the work. Bi-weekly office hours, like I said, whatever questions you got, it could be about growing, it could be about deleting items, et cetera, making more money. You know what I'm saying? So previous training, so all the, we have something called, so the bi-weekly office hours is called Credit After Dark. So you get, basically, you can look at all those past trainings that we did. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. You get PowerPoint slides of the 3 classes. Some people are, should I say physical? They're visual learners. So we gave them that. You get my ebook on how I got 70K in personal funding with exact data points I used, exact time I applied, and everything. So you can use that as a blueprint, not only for yourself, but your clients. Think about it. Let's say you get $1,000 fixing somebody's credit. Then all of a sudden you turn around, okay, I looked at Michael's ebook that he gave us because I'm a mentee, right? You got 70K in personal funding or business funding, whatever, for your client. 1,000 plus 7,000, that's $8,000. $3,500 to get into this is pennies. And on top of that, you could start for only $300. Don't disrespect our mentorship. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to get in, get in. If you're not, don't get in. And then you get access to over 2,000 trade lines to use for yourself or your clients. And what I mean by that, we have a document where it basically has so many trade lines. You just got to hit them up, and then, you pay that way. So like, for example, I might say like Chase 5-year card, $400, whatever it is. So you have a list to look at what you want. So I gave the mentees that you could basically middleman that process, because like, let's say you have a Chase 5-year card and you want to give that to your client. Let's say it's $400. You could literally tell the client, okay, it's 500, 550. You pocketed 100 to 150 just for middlemaning the process. So things are about connections and life. And I hope that this video was helpful for y'all. If you're going to hop on a call with us, we're going to see you on a call. If not, we look forward to seeing you in the mentorship. Like I said, by the time you're watching this, the mentorship could be 5,000 already, but at the moment it is only $3,500, and you can literally get in for $315.90 if you qualify. So, if you're going to really get your family to the next level, we're excited to help you get your family to the next level. If you want to just die poor, that's always an option. If you want to work that 9 to 5 that you don't love, it really comes down to 2 options. Like I said, you could get tapped in with us, or you could just say hi to your boss for me tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed one.